All right, guys, good morning and welcome back. All right, so in today's video I want to show us how to make English trouser that will have side lines, side band like designs. Now this band is being bought in the market. A yard is being sold for 200 naira, right? Now most of us do have issues, or we do fancy the trousers and then we don't know how to go about the cutting and the stitching. Now, bear in mind that this trouser, we do have adjustable bands at the waist. So in today's video, I want to show us how you can go about the cutting processes of this trouser. Now, the first thing you need to do as well is to follow the same standard measurements of trouser drafting. Now, for some of us that are new to my methods, now I will advise you to watch my previous videos on trouser drafting for you to understand better how to go about it. But if you're a returning subscriber, I believe this video will not be confusing for you to understand. If you're still a new subscriber, you can still stay back, watch and see how things are done here. Now don't forget to, as well, to click on the subscribe button on my channel to get notified when I make new videos on male clothing, right? So I just try to mark out the baselines to make sure I have a perfect base and side lines. Now the next thing you will do is to mark 2 inches here. Now these 2 inches will serve you for the folding or the hemming of the trouser length, right, which is not part of the trouser length. So I'll be fast enough in doing this. 2 inches here, then after which you apply the real trouser length, which the length I have is a length of 41, right? 41 trouser length is what I have. So you mark 41 here, you mark 41 as well here. So after you have marked this length, the next you will do as well is to extend the line here. So here becomes your waistline, So the next you will do is to get your crouch. Now, which I have earlier stated that there are different methods to get your crouch, which I have it in my previous videos. I think I will drop the link on the description box for you to understand how to get the crouch. But then for some of us that are used to the channel, now divide your hip by 4. So my hip I have is a hip of 46, right? So I will use 11 for my crouch. I chose to use because this is my personal trouser. I am used to 11 crouch and I like it to be more fitted. So I will pick 11 for my crouch. Then my knee, my waist to knee is 22, right? 22, 23, but I'm picking 22. So I will extend the line in this form. This way. It's 22. So I will extend the lines in this form, right? So now on this area, I will apply my 46 trouser length. Now, because of the fact that I don't really like my trousers to be so tight on my hip area, I used to increase it to 47, 48. So I will just mark at 48, but you can still retain the same 46. That's no problem. So I will mark at 12 this way, just to make it to be a bit free on my hip area. Then extra 2 inches, right, this way. And then I will measure the total distance from here to here is 14. The midpoint is 7. I will mark at 7. I will mark 7 on each of these lines of the crotch line, the knee line, and the ankle line. I will mark 7 across this way. And then after which I will extend the lines straight up from this point down, right? And then I will join the lines as well to this very point. Then after which, the next you will do is to apply your knee circumference, which my knee is 18. 18 by 2 is 9. So 9 by 2 again is 4.5. So I will place 4.5 from the center point. I will mark 4.5 here. Then I'll also mark 9 here. That's 4.5 as well here, right? Then my ankle is 14. That's 7. Then by 2 again is 3.5. So 3.5 here and 7 here. That's 3.5 on both panels. Divide the lines. This line will go in between the two divisions. Then after which, now for the waist side, because it is a male trouser, I will not extend this line straight to the waist, right? I will leave my line in that form. But then if you so wish to have your trouser to have a curvy nature in the waist region, there is no problem. So what I will do now is for what I want to do, because of the fact I want to have adjustable band on the waist, so I will extend this line of the hip straight to the waist point this way, straight to the waist point this way, and then from that waist point I will mark my waist backwards. So my waist I have is a waistline of 38, 37, 38, 9.25. Then because of the nature of the trouser I want to have, there is no need for belt, so I will make it to be 36. So by the time I lock up my buttons and hook my waist, it will lock perfectly well on my trouser. So I will mark at 9.36, meaning I will reduce 1 inch from my real waist measurement, 1 inch this way, and then I will mark extra 1 again from here. This will serve for the joining effects for my trouser, right? Then with the help of my hip curve, I will connect in this form. I will connect in this form, this way, right? And then from the crotch depth, I will come up by 2 inches this way, and then I'll also mark here by 0.5 in this form. Then I will take my hip curve, my armhole curve this way, and then place and make a connection from here to this part as well. Then I will make use of my hip curve. Please watch how it's being placed, right? Now the curvy nature will be outside, while the puffy nature will be here. Then I will join these two together first. I will join them this way as well. I will also join this one as well to the hip point, to the crotch point this way. Then I will make sure here doesn't give me a sharp curve. I will blend it very well. I will blend here very well in this form, and then I will try to extend this line to go straight to my anchor line. From here I will go this way, and then make sure this line goes in this direction, right? This is called the plumb line method of trouser, or the asymmetric line method, right? So you just make sure you take your time to watch this. So this is the front panel of the trouser. Then I will now mark my pocket depth of 7.5 and then a waist of 2.5 at this region, right? I will then slope by half an inch. I will come down by half an inch this way. I will come down by half an inch this way, and then I will come all through to this point. So this is how you will mark the front panel of your plumb line method, and which we are going to show you as well how to gum it, and as well how to do your regular stitch. So I will cut this now as well, show you how to cut or mark the back panel as well. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button on my channel for you to be notified whenever I post new videos. Share this video to your friends and to your social media handles, and ask them to come and watch how to cut trousers in a very simplified manner and well explained video, right? So you just have to take your time, watch this video, practice it, and cut as well. It will give you a perfect knowledge on how to go about everything about male trouser, right? I also have some other interesting videos on my channel, how to get your neck calculations, your armhole. Just scroll through the channel videos and watch them as many as you want, and then make use of the knowledge you got to try out your works and come back with your positive feedbacks. And don't forget to comment where you're watching from. Tell me how effective my videos are. It will help me to know that my videos are impacting more on people, and I will be drawing inspiration from it to make more videos for all of us. So this is for the front panel. Now let's cut for the back. So the back will be as well placed in this form, this way. Now watch how the back will be cut. It will interest you to see how this back panel will be cut. So the back will be placed in this form, right? Making sure that everything is properly arranged in this form, this way. And then to proceed, what you will simply do is to make sure you extend this line that is protruding at the hip area straight to the west this way, right? Then, because of the fact that we are using adjustable band on the waist, so we are going to have our waist marked in this form. So our waist was 36, which is 9. So and then, sorry, the voice got lost sometime from the video. My mic went off. And then I will connect in this form. I will connect this way. I will connect this as well this way. I will connect this as well this way. I will connect here as well this way. And then I will mark 1 inch all through from here, 1 inch from here, 1 inch from here, and then I will join with my pattern master as well, my hip curve, sorry, my hip curve this way. I will join it in this form, this way, and then I will blend it in to this part. See how I turned the hip curve, right? Blend it in to this part. So this is how the back panel will be cut. So after that, what you will do next is to connect this way to this point. You fold this up this way, connect it with your freehand sketch, and then make sure you raise the back panel by 2 inches, which is already raised. Then slant it outrightly to the tip here, right? So this is how the back panel will look like. So I will cut from here. So the next we will do as well is to cut the other components of the trouser, which is regular, normal, standard components. You can watch my previous videos and see how the measurements for the other components of the trouser for you to understand. So I will just go down straight to the sewing stage, and then I will gum it, and then I will show you the gummed aspect when we get to the sewing proper. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to click and subscribe on my channel. Comment where you're watching from, tell me your location, and tell me how far this video has been of help to you. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video of the sewing.